And we're back and ready to begin. Once again, welcome and thank you for joining us. The girls of Lincoln International Academy, hosting this year's AASCA 2025, are back and ready to play again. They had a tough game this morning, but here they are once again, and joining them, their opposition for the first time in AASCA 2025 from San Pedro Sula, Honduras, we have Happy Days and Freedom. Earlier this morning in this group, CDA, the Jaguars of Guatemala, won their first match by 6 games to 0. And now it's Lincoln's turn to go again. Lincoln playing in a new kit this time. They're playing in the red and gold. And they'll be playing from right to left. Whereas Happy Days and Freedom are playing in the black and white uniform. And they'll be playing from the left to right. This is a very important game for Lincoln as they look to make their way back into the competition. It'll be Erica Lacayo to get the game started for Lincoln. And the LIA Hawks are looking to soar. They are the reigning champions of this competition, and they will be looking to show it in this game. It's a new team, it's a young team that they'll be looking to do as well as they can. Nunez starts off here, and she plays the ball back to Pinat. Just runs out of play there. I'm afraid at this point I don't have any names or numbers for the Honduran Happy Days and Freedom team, the Eagles. If I get given them, I'll gladly try and tell you the names of the HDF players. In fact, if anybody's listening and they have a contact with somebody at HDF and they'd like to tell them that over here in the commentary box, we'd love to know the names and numbers of your players so we can give them credit as they take on the LIA Hawks in this very first soccer game, their very first soccer game of the group. Happy Days have the throw. And Adriana Nunez just blocking. And I think it's gone out either for a throw down the bottom or a corner. Good solid defensive work from Adriana Nunez there. Looks like it's gone out for a corner. So first corner of the game, just a couple of minutes in. Looks like they intend to play it short, Happy Days and Freedom. They do, and a quick 1-2 on the short corner. That's well worked. But Sanchez just comes over. Nice, well-worked short corner there from Happy Days. See, they practiced that one on the training ground before. But Sanchez just making sure they couldn't do any damage. This time they go directly in the box, and Marenko, who starts in goal this time, punches it away confidently. It's a good early test for the Lincoln keeper, just making sure she can punch the ball away. Third corner in just a couple of minutes here for Happy Days and Freedom. Ball comes in, into the side netting. So we're underway. Couple of minutes in. The LIA Hawks versus the Eagles of Happy Days and Freedom. And the Hawks captain, Claudia Ramirez, taking the goal kick here. An instrumental leader in this team. She plays the ball and it goes all the way through. I think it was intended for Nunez. It goes through and it'll be a throw-in to Happy Days and Freedom, deep into their own half. So Happy Days and Freedom taking quite a long run with that throw, and I think the referee has called them back for it. The Lincoln 100-meter track has been resurfaced and is available for running. However, in the meantime, that's going to turn over. So Anna Pinat will come over here and take the throw. Pinat throws into the box. Here's Castillo. Castillo breaking forward, doing really well as she comes forward. Molina getting involved in the attack there as well. But Happy Days and Freedom are able to take possession back. And now here they come forward again. Well defended by Sanchez. Molina turning around as well, trying to get the Hawks going forward and doing well as she fights for the ball, Molina. Free kick for Happy Days and Freedom. But you can see there where that Lincoln attack comes in from. Gwen Glass getting forward always. Ana Castillo on the right wing. Lucia Castillo on the right wing. Maria Molina getting involved to help out there from the midfield. And a free kick, I think, for the offside. So Claudia Ramirez will take it here. Strong ball up from Ramirez, but it's intercepted by Happy Days and Freedom. Molina doing really well to challenge for that ball, and she managed to push it up for Castillo. Very well worked there by Molina as she fights for the ball. In comes a throw for Lincoln. And Happy Days and Freedom put it behind for a throw-in. Some excellent work though from Lincoln in these stages at the moment. Castillo, still Castillo here with the ball at her feet. Finds Gwen Glass, and Gwen Glass seemed to be body checked there. Referee says play on. Castillo with the ball. And Happy Days and Freedom ultimately put it behind for a corner. There seemed to be a bit of a body check, and a bit, as an understatement I'd say, on Gwen Glass. But now Lincoln, this is their first corner of the game. It'll be Castillo over it. She whips it into the box, causing trouble over the box, and it's in! And Lincoln International Academy, the LIA Hawks, have scored. It's Victoria Bolaños. She's had a great game, a great tournament already, and she gets the first goal for the LIA Hawks. A brilliant corner in from Ana Lucia Castillo. The LIA Hawks lead by a goal to nil, courtesy of Victoria Bolaños. What a start for the LIA Hawks. They'll be so pleased about this. They fought so hard in the previous game. It's so hard as well. You play a game in the morning and then you have to come back again in the afternoon to play another one, especially if the morning result doesn't go the way you wanted. But the LIA Hawks have done exactly that, courtesy of some great teamwork, topped off with a goal by Victoria Bolaños. But all of the team really came together there from the Hawks. Oh, and a shot from distance from Happy Days and Freedom, but Daniela Marenko was there to comfortably catch the ball in the air. Referee calls the play back, and I think he's just checking. Happy Days and Freedom player seems to just taking a bit of a pressure from the ball there, perhaps a little bit winded.
Hello, Simon.
Hi, Robert.
Yeah, great early goal there from Lincoln. Corner kick was taken by Castillo, and Bolaños got onto a dipping ball in the near post and put a nice little redirection on it. They got inside on the near post of the keeper. Excellent goal.
I think, Robert, some people have said my volume on this microphone is sometimes a little bit too loud, but on that occasion it was very hard not for the excitement to come through. So my apologies if anybody is struggling to hear me when my excitement...
Play the...
Ramirez gets started again. That's Happy Days and Freedom tries to stop. Great block there from Bolaños. So important to the Lincoln midfield, Victoria Bolaños. Here's Castillo. She was looking for Gwen Glass. Who's our right back? I can't see who it is. Morales. Once again, look, Lincoln, especially down that right wing, causing a lot of problems for the Honduran Eagles. But a fantastic start for the Hawks. They lead by a goal to nil, a goal to 0. 10 minutes or so into this first half. Their first goal of the tournament. Great for senior students to be scoring goals in this tournament as well. For Victoria Bolaños, for Claudia Ramirez, for Adriana Nunez. This will be their final AASCA competition. It's their graduating year. So fantastic to see getting involved in their team success. Gwen Glass pushing forward here. She's fighting for the ball, and she could beat the Honduran defense here. She's still got the ball, Gwen Glass. Doing really well here, Gwen Glass. Fantastic work on the ball. Puts a shot, it's in! Gwen Glass is on the score sheet. As cool as you like. What a fantastic strike. Wonderful build-up play. It's a superb individual goal by Gwen Glass. What a moment for Lincoln International Academy. The Hawks are well and truly flying right now. Absolutely superb. It's 2-0. And once again, I apologise for my volume with the excitement there, but absolutely wonderful. And you have to say, Gwen Glass missed a penalty in the first game, which is a really tough moment. She took a great penalty as well, but the keeper went the right way and guessed it. That's a difficult moment for a centre forward, but what a recovery, coming back, scoring a really great individual goal there by Gwen Glass. Superb work. So we've gone from a 12th grader, from a senior, to an 8th grader scoring. So right across the age range of the LIA Hawks team, we are scoring goals here right now. First goal for Lincoln scored by Victoria Bolaños, the senior. The second goal scored by the future of the team, Gwen Glass. We hope you're enjoying this transmission here from Lincoln International Academy in Managua, Nicaragua, the host of AASCA Soccer or Football 2025.
Yeah, that's right, Simon. It's got to feel good for the home side to come back from that first game disappointment and get an early lead here in the first half of this game, but still a lot to go. You've got to stay calm and keep playing well.
Absolutely, tremendous boost to their confidence. We saw Anna Pinat come over there. She's been another very key player in this Lincoln performance. And Ramirez too, just making sure that Happy Days and Freedom can't get forward. Nunez breaking up the attack there. Long throw from Nunez. Sorry, from Pinat. Here's Castillo. She finds Molina. Molina pushing forward. Molina continuing to work so hard there. Here's Lacayo. Lacayo plays it back to Molina. Another good break forward from Lincoln, from the LIA Hawks. Be a free kick there to Happy Days and Freedom. Coming up to halfway through the first half. Goodness me. Bolaños now. Moving forward at pace. This is great work from Bolaños. Doesn't quite find the pass she was looking for, but still showing that great work that she has, getting forward from the holding midfield. Ball comes through. Marenko's off her line. She puts it forward. Happy Days and Freedom might have had an opportunity there to take the first touch and have a shot. She went for a touch to control, didn't quite work out, and it enabled the LIA Hawks to get back. And Pinat coming over, muscling out the Eagles. And Sanchez doing the same there as well as the Eagles try to get forward. I think that's the second time we've seen her do that. Just push the ball behind for a corner.
Yep.
Always at the back.
Always better safe in that situation.
Absolutely, especially when you've got a 2-goal lead to preserve. Fourth corner comes in for Happy Days and Freedom. Right in the box, there's a shot. It's a little high and a little wide, but positive signs for Happy Days and Freedom. They're getting a shot away. They'll be looking to see if they can get something back in this game. They've got about 15 minutes left of the first half. Yeah,
despite the 2-0 score, this game is still back and forth.
Yeah, and what the LIA Hawks need to do, what the girls need to do right now, you think, is make sure they stay calm, preserve their lead, and can continue this first half to go in at the break in front. Anna Pinat doing excellent defensive work there. Gwen Glass fighting for it. Sanchez pushes forward. Ball comes in over the top. Great header from Ramirez to clear the danger.
Looked like the referee wanted to call something there, but decided against it.
Morales coming over at right back. Here comes Nunez now. She can start pushing forward again for Lincoln. Nunez on the ball. Tremendous physical strength as she makes her way through. Referee calls a handball from what I can tell against Happy Days and Freedom, I think there.
Yep,
so
handball.
Have a free kick. It's a lovely afternoon here at Lincoln International Academy. It's an even more lovely weekend, even more lovely afternoon when the Hawks are winning. Good news also from the boys' game. They're leading 2-0 against Happy Days and Freedom over on field number 1. Anna Pinat playing the ball forwards. Bolaños helping out, but Happy Days and Freedom managing to get possession. Trying to find players up the field. But between Nunez and Pinat, they stop the attack, making too much ground. And Claudia Ramirez now just pushing out any possible danger. Great defensive work. That's what a captain needs to be doing there as well. Just making sure that when she's chasing the last player, she's doing everything she can to keep safe. And it's wonderful for the rest of the team to see the captain just giving everything as well to make sure that the Lincoln defence stays safe. And that'll be time for a water break with just under 15 minutes to go of the first half. What a fantastic first half. A goal by Victoria Bolaños from Ana Lucia Castillo's corner kick, and then a tremendous goal from Gwen Glass. She pushed, she kept going, she worked her way through 4 or 5 of the Happy Days and Freedom players before firing off a beautiful shot into the bottom corner of the goal. And the Hawks are most certainly flying now.
Yeah, that's right, Simon. I would say that on total, it's been a back and forth game, but Lincoln have definitely taken advantage of their opportunities, put the ball in the back of the net 2 times. I'd say it's a deserved lead for sure, but still, Happy Days and Freedom are in this match.
Absolutely. I haven't even sat down this first half. So much is the excitement.
Yeah, no need to sit for this one.
Are we allowed to reveal your bias on your personal connection?
No, I don't. Well, I mean, I didn't even describe the goal because I would feel like...
Yeah. Well,
because it was like, you know, kind of just like a 50-50 fight for possession that she eventually came away with and then beat somebody.
Yeah. We're ready to get underway after the water break in the first half. The scoreboard clock says 12.5 minutes to go. And it's going to begin with a throw on for Happy Days and Freedom, very deep into the Lincoln defensive half. So, good chance for Happy Days and Freedom to start this restart on the front foot. But Maria Molina comes in and immediately clears the throw away and out of play. Nice initiative from Maria Molina there. Very alert to any possible danger. And same here there by Claudia Ramirez. Again, exactly the same. Just getting over, clearing the danger, and making sure Lincoln stay safe. Another throw, this time Gwen Glass on the break. Nunez picks the ball up, tries to play the ball through to Lacayo. Lacayo can't quite make it. Nunez again. Nunez has been all over the pitch today as well.
That's for sure. Lincoln showing much better midfield presence in this game than the one this morning.
Absolutely, they're really putting the pressure on throughout the game at the moment. And that throw finds Glass. Glass puts in a lovely pass to Castillo. That was a very good pass as well as she was moving in the other direction. Now here's Castillo at pace down the right. Still going Castillo. Eventually she's barged.
So some hints of a push there, but the referee decides to hold on to the whistle.
You see Castillo immediately called a foul, but play on it is as Happy Days and Freedom have the ball on the halfway line.
Good.
And
Good decision. Yeah.
Happy Days, little nutmeg unto themselves. Anna Pinat very wisely lets the ball run out. She can take the throw. Lakaya heads it on looking for Glass. Ramirez chests it down excellently. Pinat getting in there into the scrum. Sanchez clears back up the field. She finds Nunez. There's Morales on the right, but she goes for Castillo straight up the field. If Castillo can get this, it could be dangerous. Just a little bit out of reach. Lovely ball though from Nunez. Good creative play from the LIA Hawks right now. Here's Molina. Oh, a lovely twist and turn from Molina to try and put the pass in for Castillo. Sanchez coming over to take the throw with about 10 minutes to go the first half. LIA Hawks leading by 2 goals to 0. Ramirez pushes the ball quickly up the field. Lacayo could get to this. Can she chase it in time? And the Eagles goalkeeper comes out. Lacayo was not far off there with a lovely ball from Ramirez, taking the Happy Days and Freedom defence by surprise. Now Happy Days and Freedom seeing if they can find some space to come forward, but once again Pinat taking absolute charge of her defensive area, not letting anybody through there.
Yes, number 12, Pinat, looking very strong on this defensive side of the field so far.
Throw for Happy Days. And Pinat challenges and wins the throw as a result of her efforts. It's a good long throw from Pinat. Glass is looking for the ball here. Just blocks. Glass does very well there to just block the ball going through for Happy Days. Referee stops the play just to make sure that Glass is okay.
Not sure exactly what that call is.
He appears to have awarded a free kick, but I thought that the stop in play was to check that there was no injury sustained. But regard, Happy Days and Freedom have the free kick through, and Marenko picks that up with no problem whatsoever. Very alert to the ball going over the top. This is Daniela Marenko's very first AASCA. The previous LIA Hawks goalkeeper graduated last year as the champion. Might even be watching from university, from college at the moment. So Daniela Marenko doing a fine job, as did Paquero earlier this morning as well, of taking the reins as goalkeeper. We have seen a lot of throw-ins down this right-hand side of the pitch for Happy Days and Freedom as they continue to try and attack. But so far, every moment going forward, the LIA Hawks have dealt with excellently. Mentioned earlier as well that Anna Pinat transferred from volleyball into the football team this year. But she looks like she's been playing in this team for years.
Yeah, certainly well integrated onto the team from her first season.
Lacayo. Sorry for interrupting there, Robert, as Lacayo was on the break and very nearly managed to cause some problems there.
Yeah, in this match it seems the excitement can come from anywhere.
Pinat will take the throw. She might go long here. She instead goes for Lacayo. And will win. And the Hawks win another throw on there as well. Good throw forces the Happy Days defenders just to put it out for another throw, this time further into their own half, deeper into their own half. Long throw this time from Penades into the box. Morales looking to put the ball through. Just blocked out, but she's trying to keep it going. She's pushed to the ground, but it is a foul.
Yeah, the Happy Days defender did good there to block that shot, but then in the fight to get the loose ball, she had a little bit of a push in the back there on Morales, who wins the free kick in a semi-dangerous position.
So Castillo will be taking the free kick. This could be dangerous. Lovely ball into the box. The Happy Days defender gets something on it.
Ooh.
And Bolaños, she saw the opportunity. It bounced nicely for her. Absolutely right, I think, to take the shot just a little bit over. But very good thinking there from Bolaños to take the initiative and to try it and shoot from there.
And absolutely well taken on the half volley. Made good contact, just a little over the bar.
Excellent work there from Maria Molina as Happy Days and Freedom looked to try and find some space on the left to get forward. Molina just stopping them in their tracks, putting the ball out for a throw. And doing exactly the same there in combination with Nunez, the two of them just making sure that they couldn't break forward. Throw comes in from Happy Days. Ball comes in from the side of the box. Marenko's there to claim. She's dealt with everything that's been thrown at her so far, Daniela Marenko.
Yes, and yelling at our defenders to push forward. Good vocal leadership from the LIA keeper there, Marenko.
Especially for her first time in this competition. To make sure she has command over her defenders is excellent. Here comes Nunez. She's pulled down and she wins the free kick. Crowd want a yellow card for it. I'm not sure there was quite enough in it, but still.
Yeah, definitely a foul, but not so much, I would say, to deserve a yellow card.
Claudia Ramirez will take the free kick. Looking for Gwen Glass. Happy Days just managed to cut it out before Glass can do anything there. And here come Happy Days again. But Pinat once again makes sure that they don't get through. Nunez was in support of her there as well. Happy Days will have to take the throw. Looking for someone down into the bottom right wing. Nice idea, just a little too much pace on the ball there. And the Hawks will be quite happy to have a goal kick there with just a couple of minutes on the clock, according to what I can see on the scoreboard at least. It tells me that the Hawks are winning 2-0, 2-0, so we can be very happy about that one here.
Yes, definitely happy about it. The Happy Days and Freedom have started to just win ever slightly more of the possession. I think it's going to be really important for Lincoln to keep things well defended and prevent that momentum shift.
Absolutely. They want to go in at the break here, 2-0 up. Go in and enjoy their half-time break. Bolaños takes a ball to the face there as she blocks out a play over the top from Happy Days and Freedom. It's hit her quite hard in the face, and the physio is just going to come on here to have a quick look. She's on her feet, so hopefully just nothing more than a little bit dazed from that. They're giving her some ice. Very much an integral player of this team, Victoria Bolaños.
Absolutely. Playing very well in this first half.
It also takes an awful lot to keep her down, and you can see right there, sip of water, didn't want the ice, and she's back up and ready to go. Appears to be giving, what is it, a drop ball or a free kick to...
It's a drop ball, but he's going to drop it for Lincoln as it was Victoria who...
So Ramirez is there. Here's Gwen Glass. Gwen Glass going through again.
Some advantage.
Here's Castillo. Castillo's still going. Castillo working away through. Castillo is down in the box. And it's a penalty.
No penalty. Goal kick. He's calling goal kick.
It's a goal kick.
Yeah.
Please excuse my enthusiasm earlier.
Yeah, I think that he gave the advantage to the initial contact, and then when the contact came at the end, Castillo was taking the shot, and I think the keeper just viewed that the shot was taken and the contact was kind of part of the shot-taking process.
Gwen Glass. Here comes Gwen Glass. Oh, and just cut out there, but now Castillo going forward. Castillo puts the shot in.
Just off to the near post.
Only by a fine margin there. Yes, regarding that penalty call, perhaps my slight bias to one particular team may have been behind my enthusiastic commentary of that there.
Yeah.
But Robert was quite right that the contact was made as the shot was coming off.
Yeah, certainly a lot of contact there, and you certainly could have understood a penalty call, but sometimes those 50-50s, the referee doesn't want to give a penalty when it's not clearly awarded.
There's Morales putting the ball forward. Gwen Glass can chase this up. She's got Lacayo in the middle. The Happy Days and Freedom goes to ground to make the challenge. Yeah,
excellent slide tackle there from the central defender in Happy Days.
Yeah, very well timed.
Yep.
Had to be very careful not to initiate contact.
Yep.
And this will be getting us very near to the end of the first half, you presume.
Although we're never quite sure how much time is added on with the water break and the injuries. Could be a few minutes still.
Happy Days coming forward here. And I think he's got a call for
offside. And offside, no.
Ramirez going all the way over to take the free kick. Ball goes a long way up the pitch, and Gwen Glass is going to chase this down. She's still going for it. Gwen Glass is just a bit beyond her reach, a bit too much on it, but a very good ball from Ramirez. And Glass did her utmost to chase it down. Oh, and a lovely little interception there from Ana Lucia Castillo. Just showing that the Happy Days and Freedom defence need to stay alert all the time. With the Lincoln front line hovering around them, Castillo, Lacayo, Glass, they've got to be so alert the whole time. Alma Sanchez takes the long throw, directed towards the box. Nunez is there, Nunez is still there with the ball. Here's Bolaños. Now Molina. Lincoln doing what they can to chase it down.
Yeah, well done there from Castillo, keeping that ball in, winning the throw in, but the referee blows the halftime whistle.
And what a half it has been. It is 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, whichever way you want to say it. It is Lincoln, the LIA Hawks, very much in charge of this game as the halftime whistle goes. 2 goals to the good, 2 goals in front. I'm enjoying commentating on this one. As we go into half-time, if you're tuning in, let us know where you're enjoying this game from. If you're a Happy Days and Freedom fan, tuning in from Honduras, or if you're a Hawk, tuning in from elsewhere, let us know. As our girls lead the way, 2-0. They'll take a break for half-time. We'll take a quick break here as well, and we'll be back in a few moments as we get ready for the second half of today's final group match. players make their way back to the pitch. So does the referee with the ball in hand, which means we're about to start the second half of this final group game of the day, with the LIA Hawks currently leading 2-0 against Happy Days and Freedom. Happy Days playing in black and white will now be going right to left, and Lincoln in their new red and gold uniform will be playing left to right. It's been a good first half, with Lincoln scoring 2 excellent goals by Victoria Bolaños, courtesy of a corner from Ana Lucia Castillo and a great goal from Gwen Glass. Here we go then, second half, the LIA Hawks against the HDF Eagles. And we begin as the first half was, with the LIA Hawks doing very well at blocking out attacks. Yeah. There was Molina and Nunez there getting involved. And just in going up for the challenge there's a Happy Days player who looks like she got hurt a little bit. I think just in going for the ball. Yep. Might have just been a bit of bodies coming together. It
looked like some body contact there. Wasn't exactly sure.
Don't think there was anything intentional in it. I think it's just the bodies coming together in the fight for the ball. But looks like she's in some pain, so the referee's called on the HDF doctor to take a look.
Yeah. Yeah. While we wait, it looks like there was one change made for Lincoln at the half. Osorno, number 17, is now on the field.
Let's try and see who's made way for her. It appears that Erica Lacayo has come off. So it seems like quite a strategic choice by the Hawks coach there. Lacayo is a centre forward.
Yeah, she was doing well to take up space and create some opportunities there in the first half. But like you said, with a 2-goal lead, you might want to take off one of the forwards for a more defensive-minded midfielder.
And Osorno, we know, has a lot of pace, and so the coach and the team will definitely be looking for her to be able to get back and assist the defence when needed. Apart from that, it appears all teams remain the same. However, it looks like Happy Days will now be forced to make a change, as certainly in some pain. Fuentes, I can see from the back of the t-shirt, she's continuing in the game. Okay, well, hopefully she can stay and not be in too much pain as Ramirez plays out from a drop ball. And Fuentes right away back into the match, so seems to have managed to shake it off. As Happy Days put the ball over, Ramirez heads it away confidently to Morales, sorry. And Happy Days still trying to get forward here. Lincoln putting the pressure on, and it's Molina who does very well there, just to put the ball out of play, because it looked like Lincoln were just struggling a tiny little bit, and Molina just does exactly what's needed to put the ball out of play, take a moment to regroup, get back into shape. So that's a throw to Happy Days deep into the attacking half. Bolaños clears, but Happy Days still working forward with the ball. Very high boot there, but they still go forwards. And it was Ramirez who managed to get back in time.
Yeah, excellent defensive effort there from Ramirez. Going down to the ground, able to get herself back up just enough to block that shot attempt or possibly cross. Either way, she was able to get back on her feet and make a pretty good play there.
We mentioned this before, Ramirez really leading by example. Castillo chasing the ball down here, doing really well to try to get to it, just a little bit ahead of her. So Happy Days will have a throw. Most of the early stages of this second half have been played in the Lincoln defensive half. So it's a positive start so far for Happy Days and Freedom, and they'll be trying to do what they can to take advantage of that. As Nunez here getting forward. And the Happy Days and Freedom defender just putting it out for a throw.
Yeah, good work there from Nunez, taking the ball down into the corner, winning a throw-in deep in the other team's territory and changing that momentum up a little bit.
Yeah, Lincoln will still need to attack in this second half. They can't sit back entirely, so good to see, as you say, Robert, that just starting to get forward now into the second half. Happy Days put the ball through. Ramirez will come out to block that attack and does brilliantly in doing so. Confident challenge. And Morales now here at right back, just helping to break up that attack too. Osorno going in on the challenge. Sanchez helping to protect her defence. And referee looks like he's just awarded a free kick to Happy Days and Freedom there.
Yeah, a bit of contact there as they were fighting for the ball, but certainly understand the foul call.
Just going back to that passage of play before, really just seeing how alert the Lincoln defensive team were looking there as well, just to make sure nothing could happen. Long ball over the top, trying to test Marenko. Marenko sees it all the way, catches it confidently. It's the first thing she's had to do in this second half. Very good to see she's alert, and she's had a very good game so far. Looks like that's set to continue. Here's Nunez now, getting forward on the left. Osorno, I think, over there. Ball into the box. This could be dangerous, but it's nicely into the hands of the goalkeeper.
Still good to see some pressure put on by Lincoln there. Can't sit back too much.
Alma Sanchez puts the ball up. Nice ball into the box from Sanchez. Straight to the keeper who was out to claim, but still a testing ball with a clearance from the Happy Days keeper. Didn't go quite as far as she was looking. Molina was challenging for it, and I think wins the throw for Lincoln. Or is it for Happy Days? That's a throw for Happy Days, my mistake. And Alma Sanchez taking charge of defence there, making sure the ball goes safely out to play. Very well worked under pressure there from Alma Sanchez. Throw's taken, referee calls it back for a foul throw.
Yeah, a little bit of a jump there on the throw-in. Feet came off the ground.
Sanchez throws it quickly. That's very good by Sanchez to see that Castillo's here. Castillo here going on the right. This could be dangerous. Castillo's still going. Can she get to it still? And
almost, but no.
Just put the ball out, and I think it clipped Castillo on the way through there, which means that Happy Days have the throw. Great play. Sanchez very quick with the throw, meaning that Castillo could get forward, and that was a dangerous moment of play there for the LIA Hawks. Molina heads it on. Osorno challenging for the ball, doing well. Lincoln get the throw. And Happy Days and Freedom preparing a change of their own. Number 2 is heading off. And someone new into the mix, presumably trying to offer some new attacking alternatives for the Honduran Eagles. Bolaños. Bolaños still going, so strong here on the ball. Great ball from Bolaños. Castillo is there too. That was a lovely pass. Here comes Castillo, still going. Castillo still going. She's down in the box. Play on, says the referee. Here's Molina now, still trying to keep it alive. She's looking for Nunez. Or was she? She was looking for Osorno, sorry.
Yeah, Castillo down in the box after that challenge.
It was excellent build-up from Bolaños. She held the ball really well, held the ball up really, really well. And then an absolutely pinpoint accurate pass for Ana Lucia Castillo to chase up, and very nearly became Lincoln's 3rd goal of the game. In the meantime, Castillo looks like she's in a little bit of pain for her efforts there, but a great move from the LIA Hawks to really put the Happy Days and Freedom defence very much under pressure.
I think what we saw there was actually a pretty good play from the defenders on Happy Days, as Ana Lucia was able to cut back and get in on goal, but the defender just took a slight touch on the ball
It's Glass. She intercepts very well indeed from the restart. Glass doing what she can to keep it alive. Nunez comes in to help. Glass puts the ball through. And the Happy Days keeper just happy to see it go the outside of her post. Nice play though from Glass with Nunez in support. And it looks like Ana Lucia Castillo is off the pitch at the moment. She's receiving treatment. I think that means that Lincoln are playing with 10 right now.
Yeah, that's right, Simon. Down to 10 as they haven't made a sub yet.
Nunez pushing hard. She's pushed to the ground.
Well won free kick there.
Towards a free kick there. In a dangerous position here. Now this would perhaps be Castillo who would take the free kick. But she's currently off the pitch receiving treatment.
Trainers getting a lot of work in for Lincoln right now.
The physio makes it and Nunez gets up. She's got her arm in her arm up in the air, but I'm not sure if she's indicating she needs to come off or would like a glass of water. Looks good to continue. And it's going to be Gwen Glass. Scored the second goal for the Hawks in the first half. This could be a very good opportunity to either shoot or to find someone in the box. Lovely ball in from Glass. It was curling round beautifully. It just needed to come round a little bit more, but it was a very well taken kick from Gwen Glass.
It looks like Ana Lucia Castillo is good to come back on. She runs back on the pitch.
Good to see. You've got to say, although the second half started with Happy Days and Freedom on the front foot, Lincoln have now found the momentum once again. Here's Gwen Glass again. She finds Melina behind her. Melina trying to get forward. Happy Days and Freedom intercept and push forward. But Morales is just able to do enough with Sanchez supporting her to stop them going too far forward. Here comes the throw from Happy Days. Ramirez can't quite clear, but Bolaños is back to help out her defense. Pinat on the left doing the same. Big high ball here. And Marenko is able to comfortably catch that from just a metre or so outside of her post. The clock tells us there's about 15 minutes to go of this second half. And it remains 2-0. LIA Hawks leading by 2-0. Here comes Osorno.
A bit of a push there.
Yes. Did the referee call a free kick or a corner? Free kick on.
A free kick for Happy Days, as I think Osorno was a little over-exuberant in her attempt to win that ball back. A bit of a push.
She did well with the first ball. Certainly showing that she can help her team in both attack and in defense.
Yeah, a couple times now Osorno has shown some signs of danger down that left wing.
Free kick makes it way through. LIA won a handball, I believe.
Yep.
The referee says yes, it is. It's 2-0, 2-0, 2-0 to the LIA Hawks. With about 15 to play. The HDF Eagles still pushing as hard as they possibly can. As they make another substitution. We'd love to be able to tell you these names. If anybody is listening from Happy Days and Freedom and you want to send us in the comments perhaps the names and numbers of your team, we'd love to give them credit as well. They're working ever so hard out there.
Lovely control from Ana Lucia.
What a shot!
Goal!
What a goal! Ana Lucia Castillo is on the score sheet and makes it 3-0. What control! And then what a shot into the corner. Beautifully composed. We know how important she is to this team, and she gets the goal she deserved. The LIA Hawks flying as high as can be. It's 3-0.
Great goal there from Castillo. After being injured and coming back on, she took that free kick down beautifully, cut back to the outside, and found the far post. Excellent goal.
Here comes Melina. Yeah, and you feel Castillo really deserves to be on the score sheet. She's given absolutely everything in both of these games so far, and now adds to LIA Hawks' lead. Glass trying to find Castillo there and nearly did. Morales will take the throw. Morales finds Nunez. Nunez finds Bolaños. Bolaños looks like she took on the shot. It's blocked by
handball.
Happy Days, and then the handball is awarded to Happy Days and Freedom. They'll take the free kick from just outside their own box. Now, what you were saying earlier as well about Ana Lucia coming back after her getting hurt, coming back and then scoring. Fantastic work indeed, and it just shows the work ethic of this team. You saw in the halftime break, lots of them were getting some ice where they've taken bruises and knocks, but they're still there fighting, and they really do deserve at this water break to be in front of this in this game, and in front they most certainly are. The Hawks leading 3-0 with goals from Victoria Bolaños, Gwen Glass and Ana Lucia Castillo means the LIA Hawks are firmly in charge of this game with just under 15 minutes to go of the second half.
Yeah, and as you say, Simon, not just a beautiful goal from Castillo, but an important goal going into this last water break. The 3-0 lead feels a lot different than the 2-0 lead.
Well, absolutely. I think one of the things with a 2-0 or 2-0 lead is the team's always a little bit torn as to whether they should sit back and defend that lead or whether you still want to push on and get the third. But when there's a third goal, it does mean the team can sit back a little bit more, can absorb a bit of pressure, and that is what certainly the Hawks will be doing now. They would absolutely love, you imagine, a clean sheet.
Absolutely.
Well, we saw earlier, Pan American school from Costa Rica didn't quite manage that clean sheet. Wish we can be sure that the Hawks would absolutely love to go in without conceding a goal today. The sun continuing to go down on this beautiful evening at Lincoln International Academy. It's a lovely temperature right now for an excellent game of football.
Yes,
we certainly have that.
Yes, the players' shadows are going long across the field as we look for the last 15 minutes of this match.
Both teams will get a well-deserved rest, of course, after this match. But Lincoln, the Hawks, they played 2 games today. It's just a tremendous effort to be out there at 8 in the morning, play with everything you've got, and then come back at 3:30 in the afternoon and play again. But boy, have they played today. And they will hopefully, as things stand, be able to get on their team bus in about 15 minutes or so, go back to the team hotel and rest, knowing that they have really done themselves proud today, especially in this game.
Absolutely, Simon. But they still have 15 minutes of work to do.
So we begin the final phase of this match, the last water break, presumably, of the game. And it begins with a throw taken by Alma Sanchez, one of the rocks of the Lincoln defense. She throws long. Molina fights for the ball. She's pulled down. Referee says no, free kick. And then Sanchez comes over and does what's required to put the ball out of play.
Unfortunate play there as the Happy Days player was going to the ground as Sanchez came in to clear that ball, and I think there was some contact. Yeah, maybe winded, took a knee to the stomach.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I think it's just the way the bodies go in.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing malicious.
Yeah, Sanchez had to go for that ball, and as the Happy Days player was falling to the ground, it looks like she's going to be okay though.
team checking on her there. The team physio is out just in case. These girls train so hard for these competitions, and it's such an important event. You really do hope not to see too many injuries. You really want to be able to see all the girls playing as many games as they possibly can while they're here. And Victoria forcing the Victoria Bolaños, sorry, forcing the Happy Days and Freedom number 19 to put the ball out of play. Here's Gwen Glass going forward. Gwen Glass pushing through. Osorno arriving. Good vision from Osorno to arrive there to support the run of Gwen Glass. Pinat takes the throw over there on the left. Then chases the ball down up the pitch.
Almost stayed in off the corner flag.
Good vision there from Pinat just to keep chasing the ball. It looked to me from here, because it's the far distance from where we can see, it looked to me that it was going out, but Pinat saw an opportunity, she chased it up.
Yep.
And nearly caused some problems.
Yeah, every once in a while that ball rolling toward the corner will hit the flag and stay in when everyone assumes it's going out. Play to the whistle. Excellent from Pinat there. And
Intercepted by Molina.
Looks that Nunez has come off. And I believe Tenorio has come on for her.
Do you think that's just to add a little bit of support as our, I mean, Nunez, if you feel if her boots, her cleats, as I think you say, if her cleats were painted yellow, this pitch would be painted yellow today.
Yeah.
She's got absolutely everywhere across the pitch and has not stopped moving and running and hustling for the entire game. Do you think that's probably just a well-deserved rest at this time?
Yeah, absolutely. With another game on the horizon tomorrow, definitely trying to get some rest for the key players on Lincoln.
Here's Gwen Glass. She's got Castillo and she's got Molina ahead of her. Intercepted by Happy Days. They'll take it'll be a Lincoln throw there. Sanchez coming over. She's looking for Castillo. She finds Castillo. Castillo down here on the right. And Happy Days have to put that out for a free kick. Lovely little quick move there, freeing up Castillo on the right. Sanchez on throw-in duty again. She's got Castillo close to her. She's got Tenorio close by as well. Sanchez throws long and into the box. Gwen Glass jumping for it. Osorno arriving. And Pinat stopping what could have been quite a dangerous attack.
And winning.
Happy Days look to make a quick counter-attack.
And winning the free kick in the process. Another good play from Pinat.
We've got about 6 minutes or so, according to the scoreboard, with the LIA Hawks flying high, 3-0. Ramirez takes a lovely long free kick. It's chested away. In comes Osorno, and the Happy Days just looking a little bit winded from that as well. I think she just took the ball right in the stomach. It was hit very hard. Ramirez's right boot certainly generates a lot of power on the ball. 6 minutes, says the scoreboard. But most importantly, what the scoreboard says is that the LIA Hawks have scored 3 goals, and those goals have been scored by Victoria Bolaños, Gwen Glass, and Ana Lucia Castillo. And although those names are on the scoreboard, it's very much a team effort out there this afternoon. Every single one of these girls has given absolutely everything to this performance.
Handball, free kick to Happy Days.
ball up from Happy Days, and it goes all the way through where Marenko is able to come over and pick the ball up effectively, and she continues to order her defenders where she would like them to be. Solid goalkeeping there. Well, another speculative effort, but the referee calls play back. It looks like it's going to be a LIA throw-in, and it looks like the Hawks are going to make some changes. 3 players that we can see ready to come on now. I think is that Marenko, Dabu, and
Lopez, I think.
Yeah, looks.
Yeah, Lopez.
So Maria Molina looks to be heading off there. She's had a fantastic game, being absolutely dominant in midfield. Looks like Castillo and Morales are also making their way off. And what great games they've had as well. Castillo, of course, on the score sheet, and Morales, who's been so important at right back for the team today. And they'll have 4 to 5 minutes or so in this closing game. Good to see the coaches making sure as well that as many girls as possible do get game time. Happy Days take the throw, and Marenko quickly comes out to claim. There's a nice little ball there from Happy Days, but there wasn't anyone to try and pick it off at the end. Marenko able to clear. Happy Days trying again. Sanchez puts in the challenge. And is that going to be called back for Happy Days?
Free kick, yeah, definitely. She stepped in, she got some of the ball, but she also got a lot of the player. I think the referee, not looking at the contact with the ball, but looking at the amount of contact with the player, decided to award the free kick on that one.
I think as well, there's just, as the players are feeling those heavy legs, these LIA Hawks girls have played 2 games now. Sometimes those tackles can just come in a little bit late as well, just as the legs are really starting to feel heavy towards the end of this game. Good opportunity here for Happy Days. Shots taken, and just goes
wide right.
A little bit wide of Marenko's post. Marenko watching it all the way. She moved herself well so that had it been closer, she could have covered her area. Scoreboard says just over 2 minutes. The Eagles, you can bet, would love to have something on the scoreboard, something to take away from their first game. But at the moment, the LIA Hawks are not giving them any room to maneuver. Here's Pinat, continuing to cause problems down the left. She finds a Sorno. And the Eagles have to push it out for a throw. Lovely link-up play between Pinat and Sorno there on the left-hand side of the pitch. Pinat will take the throw. And as Bolaños also made her way back there to help the defence, and the Happy Days.
Ramirez not taking any chances on that one.
Yeah, Ramirez just making sure. They definitely want the clean sheet.
Yep.
To go in without conceding a goal would be a massive confidence boost for the Hawks, and fair enough to them as well. If they could get in with this result, they can consider it a very good day's work.
Whoa.
Free kick comes through, and I think Ramirez was the one to clear there. Throws down the wing, and you can see the Hawks just really trying to crowd out the Happy Days and Freedom's player just to not give them any space. They get a corner as a result.
Yeah, important corner here. Keep that focus, defend strong. Ball comes in.
Ooh. And just over the head of number 17, I think it was, for Happy Days and Freedom. If she'd managed to get hold of it, she might have had the opportunity to try and head that beyond Marenko. As it was, it just bounced over slightly. And that might be one of their last opportunities to create meaningful change. Although, what's happened here?
Substitutions.
Substitution, okay.
And a
It's a
throw-in. Yeah, looks like a throw-in deep in the corner. Looks like, I believe Kobos is coming on for Pinat.
Deserved rest.
Yeah,
Pinat, she's absolutely run her socks off over there. And
yeah, she's done a lot in both matches.
And Gwen Glass received the ball from Lopez. Gwen Glass still going here. As Sanchez clears upfield to take the pressure off. Osorno too. LIA Hawks have the ball here. Osorno going forward at pace. This is where LIA want the ball right now as they close out the game. They just want to keep possession of the ball now. The timer is up on the clock.
But certainly a few minutes added on with the water and a couple injuries.
Yeah, difficult times it can be, but LIA Hawks just need to keep command of the game as best they can, try and keep possession now. And it's
A yellow card for...
to Marenko.
Yep.
Just awarded. It's an unfortunate time for a player to pick up a card.
I think she was just moving upfield, and the momentum of the Happy Days player clearing the ball took her into the collision. Yeah, the LIA player needs to kind of avoid that contact, but I don't think there was anything necessarily malicious in it.
No, I think potentially it's a tad on the harsh side to give a card for. You could see Marenko protesting the decision, but nothing she can do about it now, of course. Just now, the remaining few minutes. Some signaling going on to the bench. I think it's that the Happy Days player needs a drink or something, perhaps a little winded there as well, or maybe just a little bit dehydrated. Thank you so much to those of you tuning in as well to watch this transmission on the Lincoln International Facebook page as we host AASCA 2025. As we wait here, we can tell you we'll be back again tomorrow, bringing you further coverage. I think we've got, let's see, who do we have? I think we begin, I should know this, we begin with a game, and then we go to the quarterfinals with second and third place taking on each other from the groups.
Yeah, tomorrow morning we should have Happy Days, and for the girls, Happy Days against
CDA.
Yeah, CDA, the Decro Lee.
Happy Days and CDA back here at 8 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, to determine the results of this group.
Which this result means the group is wide open at the moment. CDA are on top of it with a 6-0 win earlier this morning against the Hawks. But the Hawks now firmly on second place with what looks set to be a 3-0, a 3-0 victory here today. So as things currently stand, CDA top the group, the Hawks are in second, and Happy Days currently in third place. But that could all still change in tomorrow's game, and that's it. That's the final whistle. The LIA Hawks are deserving victors after a brilliant team performance. They win by 3 goals to nothing. What a result after a difficult morning. They pushed so hard in the morning but didn't get the result today. But you can see how happy they are out there on the pitch. They're celebrating with family, with friends, and rightly so, because that is an absolutely massive win for Lincoln International Academy, the LIA Hawks.
Well deserved. Three quality goals. Good defending all around from the defense. Good play from the keeper. I think 3-0 is the appropriate score for the way this game played out.
Wonderful, wonderful results. What a win for every single one of those girls out there. We had goals from Victoria Bolaños. We had goals from Gwen Glass. We had goals from Ana Lucia Castillo. But you know what? I think we should mention every single one of those names. Daniela Marenko in goal. Ivana Cobo, Camila Morales, Adriana Núñez, Maria Molina, Ana Lucia Castillo, Victoria Bolaños, Claudia Ramirez, our captain, Ana Pena, Gwen Glass, Alma Sanchez, Erika Lacayo, Aurora Tenorio, Maribel Barquero, Ariana Lopez, Nicola Sorno, Adela Vanusa, and Antonella Dabu all form part of this victorious performance, this great win tonight. These girls can go home, they can relax, they can enjoy themselves. They've scored 3 great goals, they've won a difficult game. Congratulations to Happy Days and Freedom, they played well. It wasn't their result today, but they'll be back here tomorrow against Colegio de Croli of Guatemala. Honduras against Guatemala tomorrow. But our girls can celebrate. They've set the Hawks flying, and let's hope from here they can continue on their route to success. We know the Hawks are reigning champions, and from here they can start to dream of being there again. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. as we bring you Colegio CDA, because I've struggled to pronounce their team name every single time. CDA versus Happy Days and Freedom. Then we'll be continuing in the afternoon at 2:20 at 3:45 with our quarterfinals. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Simon Walters. Robert Glass, you might have guessed, he's off celebrating with his goal-scoring daughter, Gwen Glass, as she got on the score sheet today, and well, he might be celebrating that goal today. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. Go LIA Hawks!